Florida. So we have a precious jewel from the Sunshine State of Florida here in the Lone Star State of Texas, shining like a star, Father Rajiv. He is an icon for our youth. Please follow.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So I just want to take a moment to recognize all the groups in this hall right now. So we have our little boys here who are very much engaged in their phone, right? Uncles there in the back who are listening very attentively. We have our youth outside who are looking at cars and hanging out, talking. And then, of course, our very attentive aunties and uncles who are sitting here, and some boys and girls who are looking at me. Thank you, thank you. It was a great surprise to me when I got a message from Joby Uncle saying that I would be one of the chief guests for this program today. Because I know growing up in the Sunshine State that for me, when I went to Malayali Association programs, I was not very excited. Actually, truth be told, I was one of the boys usually standing outside, not attending anything, or probably when I was a little kid, I was on my phone or I was running around and not really paying attention. So here I am today in front of all of you, coming from Florida. But what a great honor to be here today, especially as we come together as one family. Obviously our purpose maybe has been changed in terms of all that has happened in Kerala, but still we come together as one family. And there is great value in this gathering to get together as we are here. Even as you can look in the crowd and you see many things happening, our boys and girls are running around with balloons, there's a beauty to it all. And actually, I never realized or recognized the value of community until I started going to Kerala. Because before that, I was very much okay with my individual bubble of being an American, just that's good enough. But somehow God called me and I entered the seminary specifically for the Siramalamur Catholic Church. And as I did that, my superior bishop kept sending me to India. And as I went to India and I got on the train, I got on the bus, that bubble kept popping. Because obviously, when you're standing on a KSRTC bus, you're not going to get that space that you want, right? That space is always going to be violated. And so slowly I came to recognize the value of our Malayali community. But more importantly, fast forward 5 years, I had done enough time in Kerala, but I thought I could finally escape the Malayali culture as I started studying in Italy. But as I was studying in Italy in a seminary that was international recognized, there was 120 brothers. And of the 120 brothers, there were almost 35 Malayalis. And so I thought to myself, okay, 35 Malayalis, I'll say hi, be there, but I'll be more with the other brothers, especially from South America, from Africa, because I'm an American. And interestingly, our community was divided into 4 groups, okay? So just like how we have different associations, we had the Indians, we had the South Americans, we had the Mexican brothers, and then we had a mix of smaller countries that were less represented. And somehow we got stuck, we meaning I had a companion with me, we were always with the Malayali brothers because we were brown and we had that heritage from originally coming from India. But specifically, I wanted to try to join the other communities because it was a little bit easier. Particularly, once a year we had a Christmas program. And so the Christmas program was taken at different levels of seriousness based on the community. So the South Americans would usually, just right before the day itself, they would kind of put some programs together. The Africans, they love dance. So they would, have a lot of dance, but still not much preparation. Mexican brothers, they would have different things. But the Indian brothers would spend almost 2 months in preparation for the Christmas program. thinking about the message, practicing dance, practicing speeches. We would divide into several committees, just like how we have different committees here, and which brother is going to do this, which brother is going to do that. And I tried to escape because I said, no, I'm American, I'm going to be with the South Americans, not the Indians. But they would never let me go. They always said, no, you have to be with us. And there was a really beautiful experience that came out because as the phrase that we have, together we can, many Achins and many of the people who would come to attend our Christmas programs would very much appreciate the Indian community. They would say, wow, if you guys put your mind to anything, you can do it. You always have a beautiful message. And even different archbishops, different cardinals would want to come to our seminary, but they would say, I'm only coming for the Indian program, because we would have 4 programs organized by these communities. Everyone would always want to come for the Indian program because of the hard work and all the efforts that we would put together. And so fast forward now being here, as we have this community, I just know that if we truly do come together, despite all the diversity that we have within our community, we can accomplish many things. Hopefully our future judge talked about how it's important that we need to vote. We need to put our minds to getting active in the community. So dear brothers and sisters, I encourage you to not limit your participation to just this type of community, but to other things too. Truly, if we put our minds together, we come together, youth, adults, amachis, apachins, we can do many things. So thank you for your commitment and for hearing me out. God bless you.